So bored. Hi guys, welcome here to a very bored Q&A. Yeah, I'm currently at a standstill for being able to do anything, and so I had free time. I'm currently eating my lunch, and I thought, why don't I do a Q&A here just cuz I'm bored and I can't think of anything else to do. I've been working on some Cole Corlier projects, but I currently can't work anymore on them because my external drive is over my other laptop. Because I just got finished recording the Hershey's Cup Series race from Springfield, really good race, and now I'm rendering the clips over there. So that puts me at a standstill there. I'm currently in the process of uploading the Amra Online Cup race from Daytona, and that's taking quite a while. So I'm at a standstill there. However, I'm hoping that I'm going to get that completely uploaded by the late this afternoon, so that way tonight I can actually continue to upload my offline races. I've got the Coors Light Truck Series and Hershey's Cup Series Springfield races. Hopefully they'll be uploaded tomorrow, or not, well, tonight, and they'll be unlisted. I'm also planning, I think the next race that I have to make public for, what is it? I think it's for trucks. No, it's for Pizza X Series at Memphis. That'll be going up today. That'll be going public today, probably sometime this afternoon. Due to the fact that I'm putting out a video here this morning. It actually is still morning by 3 minutes. Hello, Kev. It is Seth Earnhardt. Um, so I got that, and I also have to. What was the other thing I was gonna have to do? Gonna have to do something, and now I don't remember what it was. But I figured I would give you guys a couple of updates first before we do the Q&A. You guys can, submit the questions whenever you want to, and I'll answer them as they come in. But and there's Wyatt Quail. How you doing, Wyatt? Uh, some people might have been wondering why I made a video public. Jordan Lopez, how you doing? Um, why I made it public? I think it was like what 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning one time. This past weekend on Friday and Saturday, I was in Schenectady. You guys, it doesn't mean anything to you guys. It's a pretty big city. Working an estate sale, and I was working it from roughly about 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock both days. And I found out I'm going to have to work another estate sale just around the same location this Friday and Saturday. So the likelihood that you guys are going to get a race made public in the early morning again on both those days seem very, very likely. Because the reason being, for that job that I work at, I spend literally the whole time on my feet because we're not only there to help, load people up if they buy big furniture or help people know what prices are on things. We also keep guard on the stuff, make sure that nobody steals it because we've had that happen. We just had that happen this past week with several items. So I'm on my feet most of the time, and when I get home, I'm usually exhausted, and I don't even want to bother, having to get on my computer or anything like that. I normally then just take a quick shower, and then I go upstairs and crash. So, with that being said, it makes it a lot easier in the morning for me to just, make the 2 clicks, make the video public, and that's it. So probably this Friday and Saturday, you guys are going to get a video made public in the very early morning. So there's that. Um, also, um, a thing that's been going on recently that you guys have noticed is I've actually gotten into recording online races. Now, I'm not going to record every online race that I'm in. Basically, the ones that I'm looking to do, I did the Icebreakers Online Series season finale at Homestead. Big reason for that is because it's probably going to be the last Icebreakers Online Series race ever, with the exception of the All-Star race, which we got coming up this Wednesday night. I will be recording that as well. You guys will get to see that. I'm going to be recording Armor Lights. Armor Cup race is currently uploading. but that's only because it was, excuse me, that was because it was allowed for lights drivers to run at a super speedway. But I don't think I'm eligible to run the cup race this Thursday. So you guys will get the lights race, which is at I don't remember where it's at. I'll have to look it up and find out. But you guys will get to see that one. You'll also get to see the Icebreakers Online Series All-Star Race, which we're running at Rainbow Road. It's going to be a wreck fest, no damage. We've got 3 qualifying races in the main event. That's going to be fun. And then the other races that you'll probably see as well are going to be the upcoming. You've seen me put out promo videos for it, but the Net Zero series is going to probably be a races that I'll record as well. But aside from that, those are the only series I can really think of that I'll be actually recording the races that I run. Just Amra, Lights, and Net Zero. So hopefully that won't take up a whole lot of space and everything. I'm just going to take a bite of my lunch just a minute. And by take up a lot of time, what I'm referring to is take up a lot of upload time. Because I don't know why, even though I've got it rendered in the smallest possible video size, which thanks to Michael Norman, I was able to find out the MPG was actually pretty good quality, and yet makes the file size smaller. They still end up coming out, because they're about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes long. They still come out somewhere between 2.15 and 2.55 gigabytes large. With that being said, and knowing my internet, you guys can do the math. I mean, let's just put this in perspective. The race that I'm currently uploading, this Amra Cup Series race, I started uploading it yesterday at roughly around 8:30. It is now 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so that'd be roughly, 16 hours, a little over, a little less, and it is currently 85% done, projected 3 hours left to go, so that means it's probably going to be about 5 hours left to go before it is completely uploaded. My internet is absolutely horrible, and so with that being said, it's kind of a good thing that I'm only going to be doing 2 particular series, so that way I have the time to be able to also upload my offline races. Offline races aren't so bad. Usually I can get 2-3 of them uploaded in a night. What's for lunch? My lunch currently consists of yeah, I know. It was 2 hours long. It was I think an hour and 51 minutes or something like that. Lunch is I call it a salami melt. You take 2 pieces of bread, you put a piece of provolone cheese over each slice of bread, and then you take 2 pieces of salami and put it on that, and then you put it in the microwave and nuke it for 45 minutes. It's actually really good. It's like an open-faced salami sandwich. It's really good. You had Subway for lunch. Well, this is kind of like Subway, I guess. You just don't have the oil and vinegar and all that stuff, and you don't have to pay $5. I'm going to take another bite. Carter, to answer your question, I usually start recording during qualifying, like right at qualifying. Record qualifying, record the driver's meeting, record the race. Yeah, 85% done, it says. Yay. Well, I didn't see Kev's question about where's the caveman. Kev, I have no idea. I don't know where the caveman is. My question is, where's the Kevman? That's about 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not. Here's the thing. It's not difficult to record it. It's not difficult to render it. The hard part is uploading it. That's just always been my Achilles heel. I can, render big videos like that somewhere in the range of 45 to 50 minutes. And they come out all right. It's just the uploading time that's horrible for me, and it's because of the internet. And I know it's because of the internet because, I mean, to put in perspective, if you took a video had to be the same size and you took my internet and Michael Norman's internet, he would have it uploaded probably within a fifth of the time it takes to do mine. Speaking of rendering, you probably wouldn't be bored if you rendered my cars. You're right, I probably wouldn't be. The only thing is I can't render your cars right now, Carter, because the render scenes that I have that I use in my Autodesk 3ds are over on my external hard drive, and my external hard drive is currently is plugged into my other laptop because it's currently working on downsizing clips of the race I just recorded, so I can't do that right at the moment. Ham sandwich with herb and cheese bread and a cookie. I think, if I remember correctly, the two sandwiches I like the best at Subway are the is it the Italian sub that's got the pepperoni and the what is it? The pepperoni and the salami on it. I think that's what it is. I usually either get that, or I don't know if they have it anymore. They used to have the kind of Philly cheesesteak, and that was always really good. You'd get the roast beef, and you'd put the cheese on it, and then if you were feeling really, really adventurous, which I usually was, you'd put a little dash of hot sauce in that thing and then nuke it. It was really good. The hot sauce on it was really good. I was like, I wonder if that would add any flavor to it, and it actually did. And the funny thing was, too, it actually wasn't spicy because of that. It just added flavor. It didn't actually add heat, which was interesting, and I liked it. Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's are a ton way better than Subway. Well, I have never been to either one, meaning Jersey Mike's or Jimmy John's. I don't even know if we've got a Jimmy John's around us. If we do, I've never actually seen it. I know we don't have a Jersey Mike's around us, but I don't think we've got Jimmy John's anywhere around where I live. At least not to my knowledge. Maybe we do in a bigger city near us, but I have no idea. Next Coors Light truck race. You're not going to see that for a while because the Coors Light Truck Series is on an off week this week. We just have Pizza Hut X and Hershey's Cup Series action, and that's taking place from Memphis. And the following week, I believe, is when you'll see the trucks. It'll be after the Memphis Hershey's race. I believe they're at Atlanta. Yes, they are. Trucks are going to be at Atlanta. So you've got, let's see, you've got Pizza Hut X Series race today, Hershey's Cup Series race tomorrow. So Thursday would be when the next Coors Light truck race from Atlanta is going to be public. You know what's better than Subway? Not Subway, that's for sure. Okay. Not Subway is better than Subway. All right, well, I've never had a problem with Subway, so whatever. 86% done. Remember I said it was going to be a projected 2 hours and 58 minutes. It still says 2 hours and 58 minutes. So, like I said, when is the next Hershey Hut Truck Series race? The next Hershey Hut Truck Series race is Two Wed Thursday. I think I said that right. It isn't even a series. It could be a series. Dude, you know what would be so cool is to actually... I've thought about doing this once. Back when I had the Stickers Cup Series run their divisions, their 3 divisions, I thought about doing the 3 races all at the same time and having, the split cam, and then, have it like 3 different cameras, and then I don't know what I would put in the 4th slot, but having them all run at the same time and try commentating on them. I think I did something like that once, where I did like 2 races at the same time. I'm trying to remember which one it was, though. Dumbest moment in any of your series. Um, well, there was one that would have been taking place that I actually didn't end up uploading the video because I wasn't able to actually finish recording it. And it was this race that I've just finished recording, the Hershey's Cup Series race. This was, I think, the third time I'd attempted to record it. First time I didn't have time to record it. Second time I got almost to the end, but then had to cut it short and ended up scrapping that. But in the middle of that, there was a car that got stuck on the infield wall, would not teleport to pit road. So right in the middle of recording, I get on track and actually pushed it so that way it would teleport to pit road. So I think that's the first time that I ever did that. But you guys aren't going to get to see it because that actually didn't make it into the final cut. As far as stuff that's actually shown up, um, dumbest moment in any of my series. I mean, the one I can think of that really comes to mind is the issue that I have with Dover, where you have wrecks that take place at the end of the pack over in turn one. The leaders are still going full speed to try and get back to the start finish line for the caution, and then they don't have enough time to slow down when they're all wrecking over in turn one, and they run into there and they end up LePaging, and then before you know it, a lot of your front runners are out of the race. That's a dumb moment that I definitely think because of this I, and I've never been able to figure out how to fix it. Another dumb moment I can remember too was I decided to run a race at, I think it was, I don't remember if it was called Pukekohe or something like that. Um, there was no grip on that track. I don't know why I decided to run it, and everyone kept spinning out in every corner. It was really, really stupid. Gonna eat some more. So, yeah, this Hershey's Cup Series race that I'm currently in the process of rendering will end up being the first or the last race of the first half of the regular season. Once this is done, I'm going to be getting into putting up stuff together for the All Star race weekend. And I'm planning to have co commentators for the Open and the All Star race itself. Well, the issue is I haven't come up with when I'm going to have a recording time because the big problem is, like I said, I'm going to be working this Friday and Saturday. And so I have no idea when I'm going to actually have time to be able to record that for people to be able to see. I'm going to record the races probably, and probably after I record the races without commentary, I'll have them uploading while I'm going to work. But probably won't have time to actually record with anybody until next week. Huge WTF moment with season 10 Snickers with Joshua Michaels in your camera view. Yes, indeed. That was actually that those kind of races were actually a lot of fun. The one thing that I actually noticed that I had forgotten, because I actually, back when I did the qualifying heats for the big one, uh, and I had that as the last chance qualifying race, I didn't realize that that track actually is similar to Thornton, where it has the frame issue and can end up crashing your game right in the middle of the event. So I actually had to have the event run first and then record the replay. So that was something I'd forgotten about. No, no car. You didn't have to. What mine was, since we had to have, I think it was what, 8 drives transfer. What I had was I had 3 heat races. First two, the top 3 transferred. The third one, the winner transferred, and then I had just a random LCQ as well to determine the 8th driver. Not the LCQ races that Benny was actually talking about that he's going to do. It was like my own LCQ race to determine the 8th representative for Team NSRA. Yeah, kind of like it was basically a qualifying heat, not really an LCQ. Hey William, how you doing? As you guys can clearly see from this, what the heck? As you can see from this side of the Q&A, just being random. Just read this article here that was just posted a minute ago by Cold Eaver on Facebook. A new super volcano is brewing under Massachusetts, Vermont, and New Hampshire. Is this actually confirmed? An unexpected molten rock has been gradually making itself known to Dallas in the United States, begun creeping its way beneath the country's northeastern states. The upwelling is we detected as like a hot air balloon, and we infer that something is rising up through the deeper part of our planet under New England. Something tells me this isn't real. I don't know if this is real. Because they have underneath there, they say, is Bill Belichick, the coach of the Patriots, up to something? I, I don't know whether to give credence to this or not. It could be real, but it sounds fake. I mean, why would you put that? Is Bill Belichick up to something if it's not fake? Huh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, sure, we have, Long Island and Ellis Island and that little jut out of Cape Cod and everything, but that's all tectonic plates. That doesn't have to do with volcanic activity. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it's true, and maybe I'm just being over skeptical. But I mean, I don't remember there being any talk about volcanic activity off the northeastern United States. I don't know. Move to Canada and come live with me. I've been to Canada, Carter. I wouldn't mind going back. Okay, let's see. Fly Me to the Moon. Was that Sinatra or was that a Dean Martin song? I don't remember. You have good internet. Good for you. Another person telling me they have good internet and are gonna make me jealous. Oh, we can share the good internet. Okay. I see what you're talking about. Don't have Xfinity. Well, Johnny, I'm talking about probably one of the worst uh, internet you can get. At least here, yours Frontier. Both of us have that. I actually, just before I came on this live stream, looked at my internet thing and it says there's no connection. I'm like, what the heck? So I had to restart my modem. Hey, Charles Jackson is back. He just got a new computer, so Jackson is back in business. He's the only one at home to use it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've ever noticed where if I'm the only one using the internet, if it really makes any difference. A lot of times it ends up being, that I'll be uploading stuff at the same time that either my sister's on her tablet or my parents are watching Netflix. So I've never actually really seen a difference if I'm the only one that's got the internet, if it runs any better or not. So I've got the whole system of, instead of having it uploading during the day where it would make my computer run slowly and everything, I just get the videos prepared during the day, and then when I go to bed, then I normally have them uploading at night. The one thing I do like is I'm able to have the videos uploading with Google Chrome, and then I use Mozilla Firefox to play like a baseball game or something, and I listen to a baseball game when I'm going to sleep. And Mitchell Collins joined the stream. Welcome. Hey, we're up to 87% on that video. Hooray. Well, it's almost 12:30. Finally, those video clips have finished transferring. And so I'm probably going to just end off this stream here and start working on editing that. So, yeah. I don't know if this was an enjoyable stream or not. I just put it out there because I felt like doing something and I was bored. And so, yeah. Johnny, I did get you your message. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Are you referring to like me running the Turn Hunt Brothers race or something? Because if that's the case, I've already taken the NXS 17 mod out of the Racing Course NRT because you guys went over to that other place, to the SRA, and we had a couple of mods that we had to put in for Amra. So I don't know if that's what you're referring to or not. In terms of running it, I'm not really sure that would really work out that well either, because I'm not able to talk on that night. If you're going to have somebody run it, I would probably have Tristan run it if either you or Sean aren't able to make it. Let's see. Had a series in prep for a few months now, and my computer is about to be bought. Any tips for the video making? The only tips that I can really give you in terms of video making. Number one, get Fraps. Fraps to me is the best. I know some people use OBS. I've never actually done very well with OBS. I used it way back in the day, and then it just never really worked that well. There was another program that I used to use, and I can't remember what it was called now. Oh, D3D Gear, I think it was called. And I think I ended up having some issues with that. So I've always used Fraps. The other thing I would suggest too is to get a program called VideoPad Video Editor and see if you can find a cracked version, because it, to me, is one of the less complicated video programs out there where you can still do everything that you can basically do with any other program, and it renders things a lot quicker. I mean, I've used Sony Vegas, done editing, tried rendering it. It's taken about 5 hours. I do the exact same stuff in VideoPad. I edit it the exact same way with the exact same features, render it, and it takes about half hour, 45 minutes. So it's so much better, I think, than any programs that I've used. Those would basically be the two things I would definitely tell you. Another thing I would maybe suggest is get a program called Audacity. That's free as well. The way that I'm able to make sure that I don't either drown out the game volume or have the game volume drown out me, to be able to adjust the in-game volume and the microphone, is using Audacity. I go in, I set it to a certain date, and then it's already set up there, instead of you having to, record a little bit, find out if it fits, watch the video back, and then be like, oh, okay, that works. It makes it a lot easier to have your video audio levels in the position that you want them to be. So that's basically all I can give you for video making tips. There's obviously a lot of tricks of the trade out there. There's a lot of different things you can do, especially with VideoPad. A lot of editing things you can do, but I mean, a lot of that comes with experimentation too. Sometimes it works for people, sometimes it doesn't. All right, so yeah, we've been running for what? About half an hour. Yeah. Random stream, random Q&A. Thanks, guys, for joining me, though, and helping me get through another half hour of my life. So, yeah, hopefully that video will be uploaded within the next 5 hours, because I need it uploaded before the Armor Lights race tonight. And, yeah, I will probably have your Pizza X Series race from Memphis uploaded or made public somewhere around maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock this afternoon. I've also got some other gaming videos that are on standby as well. Got some more Ravenhurst with my sister, some more videos there. I got 2 prop hunt videos I still got to upload, and I think I've got a Town of Salem video that I still have to make public. And it's actually a really good one, too. So, that's it. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time on whatever comes out. And again, like I said, be expecting early morning videos on Friday and Saturday. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. I haven't finished my lunch yet.